know I'm getting a starting spot. Cause my number's number 13. So that means I'm good. Yes, that's totally what number 13 means.
Guys, we all watched the film from yesterday, and I hope everyone knows today's practice has got to be great.
Practice has to be great, guys. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. What a catch.
Let's go now.
What a catch. What a catch. Freaking Hawkinson. Hawkinson is the best.
60 Eagles, 60.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, we got 2 more. Don't F it up. Hawkinson. There we go. We got 1 more until we get a 5 out of 5.
You have got 1 more opportunity. Let's go for gold.
Sound like Aaron Cartman. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get that touchdown. Boom. See that? We got Alvin Kamara. Look at that. That was the same face he made when his defense let up that touchdown. That was embarrassing to be. That would have been the most embarrassing jersey to wear was a Saints jersey after that game. If you know what game I'm talking about, then that's good. If you don't, then that's bad. I don't know. Current away. I don't know. That's CPU. We could do that. We could do that. Or we could be that. Or current color. Alternate. What? Dude, current home. Cause we are lame. We're laming babies. We're lame like that. Whoa, 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 yeah. Okay. Look at me. Cause you know that's totally what I look like. This season.
Tonight. From Detroit. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
70. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked.
There he goes, left side.
Making it happen.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
79 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. 3 yards remain for second down.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. Oh, some strong running. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. 21-3 is your score after 1. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Touchdown! It's complete. Jamal Williams, a 9-yard touchdown grab. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Seibert able to knock this one through. And their lead will swell up to 28. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Caught left side, Williams. And some space here. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory.
A big play there just before halftime.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Khalif Raymond as time expires in the first half. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Gets through, and now an opening. Boom! Still fighting through tackles. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
The throw over the middle taken in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And he's brought down. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Let me just see. So, like, let's see. Oh, who was he? Right here. Okay. Hold on. Let me just, let's hide this, alright? Let's just get a 1-person angle. Right? Boom. That is one guy. Hold on. Nah. That is one guy you had to break. One guy. Yeah, you got Mr. 35. What's his name? Wallace. Yeah. Of course you got Wallace. But you got one guy. The break. What did you do? You extended your arm. Or was that the other guy? Was that your teammate? That was your teammate. Your teammate is trying to block. Why didn't you stiff arm him? And so, yeah. So, what is that? What is that defense mechanism? See somebody going, so you run towards another guy? So, boom. You just got like 2 people on you now. Now you got 2 people on you. You break one. What in God's green eternity? So you break both. So you run into 2 people. Break one. You push the other guy off. You go. You pray to Jesus. Then you get that guy off of you. But by the time you're done getting that guy off of you, you're down onto the ground. That is just...
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff steps away to his left.
Just kidding. I'm throwing it this way.
Kadero Hodge has it complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Now Goff on 1st down.
And then we go to start again.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Finally a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
he said, I'm fine.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Goff. And that will be incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Seibert's kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
That's all you got!
Touchdown, Detroit. Trinity Benson, 85 yards. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Now a 1st down throw. Goff. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for Detroit. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions use the short. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It has been a dream start to the preseason thus far as they look to finish things strong in the 4th quarter. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 57 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think.
Face mask. Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the side.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, that was quite a run there, but, boy, the tackling, it has left something to be... The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They lead big. Quite the kickoff, really, to this exhibition schedule as they start once more with a 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And some room to roam now. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA.
I might have won that game. I don't know. What's the score of the Lions game today? 26-0. Why can't we win? Best player out there. Best fucking player out there. Honestly, just put Detroit. Put me in as quarterback. Like, I do like what 27 points. Yeah, I scored like 27 points in the first quarter. 21, actually, not 20. I said 27. I meant 21. It's 3 touchdowns. Put me in. I'm probably going to score 21 points every touchdown. It just go. Kobe. Just lob it down the field and be like, hey, just catch it. Yeah. Now I'm playing still Beamers. The Steelers, they're only one. God damn it. Cause they're only one. My lordy lord. I'm trying to do this so I can. I'm trying to get gold every single time I do this. So I can get. Because I want to be at least a 90 before the end of the season. A 90 overall. So I'm going into the second season.
All right, gentlemen, we've made way too many mistakes this week, okay?
What?
Football's a game. If we keep making these silly mistakes,
On the ready. Ready, ready.
Alright. It's these ones that
Go!
I'm like
60 bison, 60 bison.
not really the best at. Told you. But what you want to do is you just want to restart.
Come on. Set. Liking it. Hut, hut. Ready, go.
Let's see.
Ready, break.
Man, because I know.
Hut. Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, take go. Set, ready, go. On the set. Get up. Set up. 6. Ready, ready. Ready. 70 lion. Ready. Hut.
Rio. God damn it. So
Tonight,
we're at
from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's Khalif Raymond to return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And a look here at their go-to guy under center. Open man is Quintez Cephas. 7 yards the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, with that continuity is there, and you can see it.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And they'll he'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Romeo Okwara in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. And that hits the crossbar and comes back, and it's no good. And by just a whisker, this remains a scoreless game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw here. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And down to the 11. A big play there for Detroit.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers.
Touchdown! That's caught. Josh Reynolds. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
But Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a first-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. But I know who is excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve the rest of the offense as well.
And this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So, Charles, defensively here, you're going up against a veteran quarterback. He's got a lot of know-how, a ton of savvy, but a guy who's not the most mobile of quarterbacks. What's the plan of attack?
You spend all week pumping up your defensive front. Your defensive tackles, your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys who go after the quarterback the most, because you know that he's not going to run and beat you consistently throughout the game. You can rush more aggressively off the edge and even up the middle, because even if he evades you, he's not going to go very far. You have a lot more confidence going after him in the pocket.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
And that's why you spend a 1st-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Roethlisberger, and that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Offside?
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This from 54 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll make it 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and 5. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On now is Seibert for the Lion field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Seibert able to knock this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
On third down, here's Harris. And a short pickup here as he'll get up to about the 22-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
Here's Presley Harvin now.
Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Fielded at about the 28. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty...
Leave. Goodbye.